the brutal truth of the wild is unexpectedly revealed. A sight not for the faint-hearted. The next scene will be more devastating than we think. The savannah doesn't merely whisper before turmoil, it explodes. One instant, the grass remains still. The next, a lioness leaps from the foliage with fierce accuracy, driving a startled antelope into a frantic dash for survival. Yet, the hunt is just the prelude. As the dust settles, a deeper vibration shakes the atmosphere. Two male lions draw near to one another, their manes flaring like storms on the verge of crashing. Their roars echo across the plains, a harsh reminder that territory is claimed not by chance but by might. But peril doesn't always announce itself with roars. Sometimes it lies in wait. A zebra herd grazes peacefully nearby, blissfully unaware that golden eyes monitor their every movement from the shadows. The lioness circles back, reuniting with her pride, each step a quiet countdown. Prey flees, rivals clash, shadows tighten their grip. Out here, survival is never a solitary tale. It's an interplay of hunts, aspirations, and ambushes, all unfolding in unison. The plains appear tranquil, yet tension coils beneath every shadow. As the sun bleeds across the horizon, a restless herd of wildebeest senses something creeping along the edge of their formation. A lioness hunkers down, muscles quivering with restrained power, interpreting every twitch in the herd. She's not alone. Two additional lionesses glimmer through the tall grass, forming a silent triangle around their quarry. For lions, hunting is not chaos, it's a dance. Just as the ambush is about to commence, a thunderous roar shatters the air. A dominant male bursts from behind a ridge, charging at an intruder, foolish enough to wander close to his domain. Dust spirals around them as the challenger stands firm, and for a moment, the world narrows to two silhouettes poised for collision. Their conflict crackles across the savannah, like dry lightning disturbing both prey and predators. The lionesses pause, reassessing the situation. Out here, any hunt can collapse, plans can evolve, and every heartbeat carries the burden of survival. Night blankets the savannah in darkness, yet for lions, it's an invitation. As the temperature drops, the pride stirs, eyes shining like embers weaving through the tall grass. A solitary buffalo calf lingers at the edge of its herd, oblivious that its position has already sealed its destiny. The lionesses spread out in silence, each step calculated, each breath steady. One wrong move from the calf, one tiny drift away from safety is all they require. However, the herd senses the shift. A low grunt ripples through the buffalo ranks, and suddenly the calf bolts. The pursuit ignites instantaneously. The ground shakes beneath charging hooves as two lionesses cut off its escape route, funneling it into a narrow opening between thorny bushes. The calf pivots, kicks, and refuses to concede. Even the smallest prey can show unexpected defiance. Still, the pride tightens its formation. Each lion understands their role. Every action is directed by instincts older than time itself. On these plains, hesitation is the only true adversary. Morning light crawls across the grasslands as a lone warthog strolls along a dusty trail, oblivious to the silent crossfire it has entered. Two lionesses lie motionless on opposite sides of the path, perfectly synchronized, their bodies flattened against the earth. The warthog sniffs the air, hesitates, then moves onward directly into the jaws of an ambush crafted with surgical finesse. In an instant, one lioness pounces from hiding her burst of speed, tearing apart the calm. The warthog ducks sideways, but the second lioness blocks its escape with impeccable timing. Dust erupts, hooves scatter, muscles clash in a split second of pure survival. Just beyond, another story unfolds. Three young males claw at the entrance of a termite mound, striving to extract a stubborn warthog from its subterranean hiding place. The struggle is fierce and chaotic: dirt, flying paws, digging jaws, clamping onto anything within reach. Tenacity becomes their greatest asset as they battle for a meal earned through patience, not chance. The heat rises, shimmering across the plains, as a solitary crocodile drags itself onto dry land, an unfortunate venture into lion territory. A hungry pride circles with increasing confidence, aware that the reptile's power diminishes the farther it strays from water. The crocodile whips its tail, jaws snapping with explosive power, but the lion's close in, testing its resolve inch by inch. Survival here isn't about size, it's about numbers, timing, and courage. Soon the atmosphere buzzes with a different tension. Not far away, two male lions clash in a whirlwind of rage. Their bodies collide with bone-shaking impact, each strike a proclamation of supremacy. Territory, pride, legacy, everything balances delicately. The battle swirls through dust and roars until both lions slow, bleeding, weary, yet unwilling to relinquish their claim. Across the terrain, the pride finally overwhelms the trapped crocodile. It retreats in a faltering crawl, acknowledging defeat. In the wild, even the fiercest predators must decide which battles are worth facing. Dusk stretches over the savannah as hunger drives the pride toward a grazing herd of zebras. The lionesses lower their bodies into the grass, forming a crescent-shaped trap with impeccable precision. Every flick of a tail, every alteration in weight sends a message: hold, breathe, wait. The zebras graze peacefully, unaware they are mere steps from catastrophe. Then, like a snapped string, silence shatters. The lionesses surge forward, unleashing a synchronized sprint that scatters the herd in a whirlwind of hooves and dust. One zebra veers slightly off course, just enough for a lioness to intercept with devastating precision. The impact is swift, controlled, and mercifully efficient. Yet elsewhere on the plains, chaos erupts. A buffalo, relentlessly pursued by another pride, charges blindly through the foliage and collides with a safari vehicle. The crash sends shockwaves through both predator and prey, granting the buffalo a temporary escape. However, the pride quickly regroups. Out here, hesitation can be fatal, and teamwork transforms fleeting opportunities into assured outcomes. Night thickens, cloaking the plains in shadows where instinct dominates each heartbeat. A lioness emerges from the dark with a wild dog limp in her jaws, its body dangling as if life has already slipped away. She drags it toward thicker cover, confident her hunt has been successful. Yet the wilderness has its own unpredictabilities. A second hound dashes close by, causing the lioness to loosen her hold, if only for a brief second, just enough time. In that fleeting instant, the lifeless canine springs back to life, leaping to its paws and racing into the shadows with astonishing swiftness. The escape is so sudden, it feels surreal, as if the very plains rewind time. The lioness turns both frustrated and impressed. Even in a realm governed by supreme hunters, determination can alter destiny. Nearby, new threats emerge. A group of gazelles grazes gently, while another lioness lies low. Her breaths become even, and her muscles tense. When she lunges from the tall grass, it's as if the earth propels her forward, a meticulously crafted ambush honed by patience and instinct. The ambush erupts in a flash of velocity. The lioness zeroes in on a gazelle, taking it down with expert precision. Her fangs hunt for the throat, not out of malice, but for efficiency, swiftly ending the fight. Around her, the rest of the herd scatters in frantic chaos, each leap a desperate escape. For a heartbeat, the plains resonate with thundering hooves and rapid breaths. Across the valley, another showdown simmers. 3 wild dogs move in a loose formation, unaware of the lioness that stalks them with quiet determination. She weaves through the underbrush until the space between hunter and hunted vanishes. Then, collision. She captures one dog while the others flee in terror, yet their retreat only lasts a moment. Within moments, they regroup surrounding her, barking vehemently from all sides. Their strategy is bold and indefatigable. The lioness pivots, besieged by changing dangers. In the turmoil, her grip loosens just enough for the captured canine to slip away, disappearing into the fading light like mist in the breeze. Deep in the approaching darkness, the savannah braces for yet another confrontation. A towering giraffe attempts to navigate the night, its long strides, steady yet cautious. Concealed, nearby 4 lions advance with calculated precision, each one focusing on a different leg, aware that a giraffe's true strength lies not in its height but in the power of a singular kick. One precisely aimed blow can fracture bone. However, hunger eclipses fear. The lions launch themselves forward. The giraffe retaliates, hooves slicing through the atmosphere with deadly purpose. The ground trembles beneath each impact. Dust spirals into the air as predator and prey engage in a struggle measured not in minutes, but in sheer willpower. The giraffe twists, falters, recovers, battling with strength fueled by its towering fragility. But the pride persists. They cling to its legs, pulling its balance away grain by grain. The giraffe strains, resisting the pull of gravity, until at last its legs give way. The struggle concludes not with drama, but with the quiet descent that signifies another moment in nature's relentless cycle. As dawn arrives, the savannah radiates with a serene vibrancy, golden rays washing over a landscape forged by conflicts, hunts, escapes, and narrow chances. The pride reconvenes atop a small rise, their shadows firm against the horizon. Each lion wears the scars of the previous night, dust on their hides, tension in their forms, and the electric residue of survival. Here every triumph is hard-earned, every breath contested. Below herds stir once more wary, yet driven by the eternal quest for sustenance and water. The cycle is unceasing. Predators pursue. Prey evolves. The wild reshapes itself with each dawn. And the lion sovereigns of this unforgiving realm step forward again, guided not by cruelty, but by the ancient code that sustains the savannah. If you're entranced by these raw, unfettered glimpses into nature's fiercest hunters, subscribe now and continue exploring the wild world with us. More unforgettable moments await right here on the channel.